Hey everybody, this is Julie Quinn. I am going to recreate a video that I already have in my YouTube playlist, but I created it when Studio, which is the video recording option and an embedding option, used to be called Arc Video, but Canvas changed its name. So I'm going to redo that video just because of the labels and show you how to create or import videos into your Studio feature and then how to deploy them across your classes. This is a really cool, neat video. Option. So if you click on your studio icon and it's in your blue, some of you have this as green menu item, vertical item here, click on it and you're in the studio tool. You'll notice that this is outside of the actual shells that you're in, and these videos are all housed together outside of them. Once you place the videos in here, then you can deploy them into particular sections in different classes. So you'll notice I have plenty of videos in here. Quite a few of them are videos I've created myself, like the paraphrasing versus quoting or hybrid orientation video, or just some practice ones, which I, recommend that everybody do. And then some of them are wonderful videos, maybe a TED Talk. I've got this one from Chimamanda Adichie. I've got a really neat one on the science of argumentation that I found that I like to share with students. And so the beauty of this tool is that you can pull in here and sort of collect all of the videos that you want to create or that you've found quite useful, and it houses them in the space, but it doesn't eat up any of the your memory space. So the way that I save my own created videos is that I save them on my YouTube page. You can save them on your desktop if you wanted to. But there are two options. So you can create your own videos or you can import videos from YouTube or somewhere else. Let me first show you how to create a video. On the top right hand side are three buttons. You can search, say you have a couple hundred, you can certainly search for any of the ones that are already here. Yours could be blank. You may not have any yet, but you want to record videos for your students in the upcoming weeks. This is perfect for mini lectures. And I tell faculty that these videos are asynchronous, which means students can watch them anytime. And it's not like a Facebook Live session where they watch them live, but there's an interactive element to them that I think is great and is so much more sophisticated than the Blackboard way we used to be able to embed videos. So you click record. You can choose either the screen itself, so your desktop. So if you want to do a PowerPoint or a Prezi presentation, you don't have to show your face at all, and you can do a nice presentation that way. Or you can choose webcam. Say you're a speech professor or you're a foreign language professor, or you want the students to be or you're an ASL professor, for example, and you need to really see the students speaking the language. This would be wonderful for that. So there's webcam and screen capture options. Remember, your computer must have a webcam for you to enable the webcam, and your students the same. Let them know that. Your students also have access to this feature. I'm actually using Screencast-O-Matic to create this video. I've downloaded it and saved it on my computer already. I used it before we had Canvas, but luckily Canvas has partnered with them. It's wonderful software. So if you click a screen capture, it's going to say open it, and then you're going to get, and I've actually just canceled it now, but you'll get a little screen that says go ahead and record, but I don't want to record inside of recording. But since I already have the software downloaded, it's going to work just fine for me to do that. You'll see this little one pop up, download and install the application or relaunch it from the record. Because I'm already recording through it, I'm not able to demo that little part of it for you, but all you have to do is click on the record button and then either download it if you haven't downloaded it before, or if you've come to my trainings and you've used Screencast, it should, the little screen should pop up, and on the bottom left-hand side should be a little record option. And it even does a countdown, a 3, 2, 1, and then you're live. And it's really nice. You can drag it to capture part of the screen or the entire screen. So what you do is you end up doing your recording, whatever's on your screen. So if you're navigating different websites or you have a file that you're working on, you can record all of that. When you're done, you just click stop, save, right? So you stop it and then you save it, and then it will allow you to upload it into the system here. It may say it may prompt for you to save it on your desktop. I do believe that if you don't create a like a YouTube account, I always stream all my videos onto my YouTube account. You can of course set your videos to unlisted or private, certainly depending on what's on your video. And you don't want to have student content on those videos unless you set it to unlisted, which just means that the URL that your video will have, it's not searchable. So people can only find the video if you embed the URL. So it's a way to be able to use these videos in class to have student interactions without worrying about FERPA violations. But I like using YouTube because it allows me to create a video playlist for all of my classes. I think it looks really professional and gives me some presence on the web when I do videos that don't have students content popping up, if I do a general mini lecture or something like that. This is something that that myself and Bo Yang can absolutely talk to you about. You know, how do you want to use Studio? What do you want to show with it? And what software is better, Studio for lectures or Zoom? I think Studio is smoother, easier, much more usable for it. So when we're in Studio here, what I'd like to see you do after you've created a recording is click on the Add option. So you can drag and drop from your desktop computer. Say you already have a bunch of videos. All you have to do is browse, and then you can find your videos that you've saved. Or if you have a particular YouTube video that you want, that you like, then you can go to YouTube. That's how I incorporated the Chimamanda Adichie video. So for example, I'm just grabbing a quick URL here to show you how this works. So this is a media bias chart that Newsroom was talking about. And if I wanted to talk to my students about media bias and say I pre-watched this video, that's always important to do that, that you've pre-watched it, that you approve it, then all you have to do is copy the video's address and you click add, and you'll see that the video is now in here. So once your video, so it's super easy to collect and organize these videos, and then of course it's searchable, right, based on the title. Once a video is in Studio, here's how you place it in a course. Okay, you can place it anywhere from that your toolbar that has the Studio option. So the first place is an announcement. Let's click on an announcement. You'll notice that I have a Studio option here. You can click on Studio and it will then open up that folder, and then you can double click on a video. And the beautiful option here is to allow comments. So inside this with the comments, you'll notice that the video player, it streams directly from YouTube, so it doesn't take up any memory space. You have details for the video. We have comments. This is where it's interactive for students. So once the video is uploaded, students can actually leave comments. And when they leave comments, they'll leave comments. Let me just go ahead and post this so I can show you what it looks like. They can leave comments at a particular moment in time in the video where they have the comment. So say, for example, I'm going to pause this right there. 246. I wonder how, and then the student, you'll notice, leave the comment at 246. So the comment will actually pop up. And so you can require students to watch the video and comment on the video. So even though this is asynchronous, you're not all doing this at the same time. Students can watch this short 4.5-minute video and they can leave comments to one another, to you, and you can reply here and say, well, I think that, and then you'll see that the comment will, the response will appear after. Here's how you can assess students. You don't know whether they had it playing on one tab and they were actually doing something else on another. That we can't assess. But what you'll be able to tell is you'll see all the students in the section where you deployed it, how long they watched it. It'll be like a blue bar for if they watch the whole thing. If they watch 30 seconds, it will stop. If they fast forwarded it, it will indicate that for you too. So you can measure how much your students watched. And then of course you can build quizzes and stuff around it. You could even, if you wanted to, create a quiz. Let's add a quiz here for just a second. We'll do classic quizzes. There's some new ones in there too. We're going to call this media bias. So we're just going to go ahead and give it its title. So it's the media bias quiz. And then what we want to do is edit, and then you could ask a question based on the video. Instructions: watch this video, and you can embed it. Maybe in this one you don't want to have the comments here in the quiz, and then you could ask a couple of questions that surround the video. So you can use it in quizzes. You can use it in announcements. This makes a wonderful opportunity for setting up a weekly discussion if you want to interact with your students in an asynchronous way. You can go into your discussions, for example, and you can just click on Studio. All your videos are in here now, so it's super easy. Once you embed videos, maybe for the first couple weeks, find really good ones from Khan Academy, TED Talks, websites that have those that are searchable, that you can use. And then as you get comfortable, create 5, 10, 15-minute. Don't go much longer than that because your students aren't really going to focus as hard, but do it in little snippets, 5, 10-minute videos, and embed them, and then have a corresponding discussion or a corresponding Zoom Q&A session. Those are the recommendations that I make for Studio. Reach out if you have any questions.